Welcome back, everyone. We're still live on Facebook, so hi to everybody out there. Keep on following us and liking us and doing all that. I have with me Todd Talbot, and he is the owner. Well, you know what? You have a real estate agency, but you are here to give awareness to the listeners. Welcome back to the show. You've been on several times. Tell everybody about yourself and what you do.
Thanks for having me, Carol. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you.
Thanks.
Yeah.
So I'm a real estate agent, and me and my sister are real estate partners, and we've been in the business for over 25 years. Each of us have over 25 years experience in the business. And like you said, we can service any client. We can service investors. After 25 years, nothing's really a new pony show for us, But
I like that pony show.
We like to concentrate our efforts towards the first-time home buyer, and there's some great programs out there that just don't get enough awareness, and they really help people. I mean, no down payment, all kinds of stuff. We've talked about it before.
I know, but you know what? A lot of people haven't heard it because this is a new time that
Absolutely.
you're on. And this is what we want, and it's a great time for you to be here right now. And the reason why is because we've just had our in-laws here. They're all wanting to live here because look at the weather. I know it's a little chilly out there, but look at it here. It's beautiful. And so there are a lot of people that want to move. And it could be, you explain to them what a first-time homeowner is, because, I say that, I'm laughing because I want you to explain it, Lucy. I want you to tell them what a first-time homeowner is.
Sure, it's not what it sounds like. I mean, you could be a first-time home buyer and own a home. It's defined as somebody who hasn't purchased a home in the last 3 years. So now these programs, they're not for investors. So if you owned a home, you would have to rent it out, and then you could use the money or the program's money to purchase another home without any money out of your pocket. Or if you're a first-time home buyer and you've never bought a home before, obviously, you don't need very much cash at all, less than $500 in some cases, zero in some cases if you're a first-time responder or a teacher.
Okay, so let's talk about the program.
So these programs there's several reasons why they're in existence. Some of them are to revitalize the economy after the 2008 housing crisis, but there's one that I like in particular that a local bank provides, and it's come to pass because of way back in 1973, Congress passed an act. It's called the Community Revitalization Act, and for the long and the short of it is if you use government money to profit from, you have to take some of that profit and put it back into the community. So big banks make big profits, and they make all of their money off of money that they borrow from the government. So basically, you have to take some of that. They have to take some of that profit and put it back. They could build a library in a depressed area or a community center somewhere, or provide housing support, for certain people, and that's what they decided to do. Now, these programs, the one that this bank offers, has no down payment. You can have credit as low as 620, and no closing costs are really required. It's a $500 out-of-pocket buyer program. With that, combined with a home inspection that you'll probably need about $850 to get into a home.
Wow, that's incredible.
Yeah, it's less than renting. First and last month's rent is over $3,000 for an average person, and then security deposits if you have a pet. A lot of places don't even allow pets. So
right.
If you have a pet, you're going to need to live someplace that's your own rather.
You would rather, because then you have to deal with taking the dog out all the time, and or whatever. They hate that.
Or it's harder to find a place because a lot of landlords just don't like big breed dogs or that sort of thing. So
there's many other reasons. I mean, again, you said that anybody, it doesn't have to necessarily be what you consider what a first-time homeowner is. They have to understand what that is. Which is somebody can own a home and still even be considered a first-time home buyer.
Sure, right. They just can't have purchased a home in the last 3 years.
So, okay, let's talk about this. What mortgage insurance is to any listener who may not know? What is it?
Thanks for reminding me. Sure. Mortgage insurance is this little annoying fee that you have to pay. It's an insurance that you pay for the bank. It doesn't even benefit you. So if you don't make your payments, the bank has a pool of money from this insurance pool that covers them, the interest they were supposed to make and the money that they're supposed to pay back to their investors. It doesn't help you. It helps them. And unless you put 20% down on any conventional or FHA loan, down, you cannot avoid mortgage insurance. And on these programs, there's no money down and no mortgage insurance. It's a huge benefit.
It's huge.
Yeah, it's on the average home, the average $260,000 home in the Valley, mortgage insurance is going to be $135 a month of your payment.
Now, you work with people valley-wide, and your website is Talbot Team. So it's TalboTeam. We want to make sure that you know that, .com. You can also call them direct. That phone number is 602-402-7678. And anybody that's listening to this right now, that I think that if you're interested in this, go out this weekend and go see the houses out there that you would love to have. And then call him and you don't have to pre-qualify basically, or do you?
Yeah, we'll get you pre-qualified. I mean, I'll pre-qualify you quickly just to know, but the bank's going to want to talk to you obviously before they lend you money. But sure, it's a very simple, easy process. I can talk to you for a few minutes and find out if you're eligible for these programs, and then we'll hop in the car and go look at houses if you're interested.
It sounds great.
Absolutely.
It's a little chilly out, so wear a little jacket. But you know what? A lot of people are here right now, still in the Valley, and they're all saying, "I want to live here." Everybody is right.
It's a hot real estate market. That'll warm you up, Carol.
Absolutely. The number to call direct is 602-402-7678. It's Talbot Team. It's TalboTeam.com. All right. So again, you said that normally they would pay $130-something a month for...
on average, sure.
On average.
Higher, more, up in the close to the $300,000 range. It's $175, $200 a month of mortgage insurance, and if you're paying rent, I mean, you're just flushing money down the toilet. You're paying for somebody else's retirement account.
Right.
You need to do that for yourself. A part of that mortgage payment that you pay is principal. That's like a savings account built in for a place that you would have to live and normally have to pay for anyways.
Right. Now, what are the other benefits to the program?
Well, the 620 credit score is huge. In just about any other situation, you're going to have a 660 credit score, 680. And these down payment assistance programs, there's other down payment assistance programs. There's 3 or 4 major ones, and the one I'm referring to is only a 620 credit score, but at the other 2, you have to have a 660 credit score to get the benefit.
What are some of the other requirements? I mean, it sounds almost too good to be true.
Well, you have to be gainfully employed and have a job for the last 2 years.
A lot of people are.
If you're right out of school, right out of college, they're going to count that if you're in the field that you studied in. Okay. So if you go in to be a biologist and you studied biology in school, you're going to be able to qualify. That's going to be your 2 years experience.
But here's the thing about people that has happened to them. From 2008 with the crash that happened, there's a lot of people that lost jobs that, now have back on their feet, and they're still renting because they don't know that this is a possibility. And that's what we're doing. We're getting that information out for you guys, arming you with information so that you guys can make some decisions that you might like to do, which is maybe buy a house.
Right. The possibilities are out there. The money's available. If you don't have the money, to put down yourself, these programs are available. And you shouldn't be scared about the housing market going up and up and up like it is, which was similar to 2005 when it did it, and then it crashed shortly thereafter.
How come?
Well, there's no irresponsible lending that's backing this boom that backed the other boom, and that's the difference. It's just simple supply and demand. Everybody wants to move here, and there aren't enough houses for them to go into. And if you know anything about simple economics, supply and demand, when the demand is higher than the supply, prices go up.
Right. And here's the other thing is I know that they're building, they have, I don't know what it is, but a lot of building going on with new businesses that are coming in, big businesses, that people are going to have these new jobs. You're going to be moving in here, or you're going to want a job, and maybe you don't want to live in an apartment. They have a lot of them, but you know what? Maybe you'd like to own, or not rent a home, own a home. And ownership there's nothing like it.
So that's a reason to buy. It's the reason why the economy is going to continue to go up, and you're going to just gain equity year after year, because more and more people want to move here. The supply is not going to increase as fast as the demand is. So that means your price when you buy a house now in a year or two is going to be skyrocketing.
Well, he's had over 25 years of experience. They can help anyone in the real estate arena. He likes to talk about this program. First-time home buyers, again, tell them what that is. is.
First-time home buyer. Anybody who hasn't purchased a home, anybody who hasn't purchased a home in the last 3 years, you can own a home and still be a first-time home buyer.
So you see, this program could be for you. The number to call them direct is 602-402-7678. The website is Talbot Team. It's TalboTeam.com. Again, the credit score, tell them about it.
Yeah, huge. 620 or greater, and full benefits. It's not better if you have a 680 or a 700 credit score. It's just 620 gets you the full benefit.
So here's the thing that I think people need to just give you a call. It starts off with a conversation. Everybody's situation is different, and they won't know until they talk to you.
I'm old school, just like your last listener. I answer the phone when people call, and if I don't, I get right back to you, within a reasonable amount of time.
Us old folks do that. I'm telling you, it's just that part of us. I guess we're used to that, and I think it's nice. I think most people want that today. It's called service.
Yeah, absolutely, service.
And that's what it's all about. And what Todd comes here is to give you guys information, to give you information out there of things that you may not know of. Again, first-time home buyer is a what?
Anybody who hasn't purchased a home in the last 3 years.
In the last 3 years. So give him a call. That number is 602-402-7678. He's valley-wide. It's Talbot Team, TalboTeam.com.